Okay. Hello. It's about that time again. First of all, I'm gonna try to get out of the snow. And, uh, I feel like this is something that I kind of would have talked about already, but I don't think I've made a video specifically on this topic. Everyone nowadays is, of course, addicted to technology, and everything is related to technology, everything is on computers. We all know that. And I feel like even though we know that some people are kind of oblivious to the fact that in a way they're addicted to technology. And then some of us feel like shit for it, like me for example, but over the last I'd say over the last 2 years I went from being oblivious to the fact that it might be a problem to feeling terrible about it to now not feeling that terrible about it because I don't feel like I'm just completely wasting my time. So I guess getting into that, there's a lot of shit you can do online that isn't actually wasting time. Like an insane amount. Really, you can argue that even the type of stuff that's known for specifically wasting your time can be made into something that isn't wasting your time. I'm going to turn that down anyway. Pretty much, you always hear, first of all, about these people who become rich from like stocks, trading stocks and crypto and shit online. That isn't really what I'm going to be talking about. It's more just the type of stuff that normal people do, like playing video games or scrolling, watching this video, watching any video, but right now you're watching this video, I assume. And even though I think no matter what, doing real life shit would probably be more productive than doing stuff online, the problem lies with a lack of just interacting with anything, I believe. People will just watch a video and then move on to the next one. Or they'll scroll Instagram and just watch a video, move on to the next one without doing literally anything. And I think just interacting in general would already make a huge difference in terms of if you're being productive. Like, just leave a comment on everything that you see. It's like you're formulating your own thoughts and shit. So maybe somebody will see, give it a like, maybe they'll give you a follow, maybe they'll start talking to you because they think that you're interesting and you have interesting things to say. It's just, I guess nobody can really know who you are or what kind of person you are if, well, nobody knows. And even though that's kind of arguable that still isn't really productive, there's definitely been some times where that's been proven as productive. Like those, you'll see those people on YouTube, like that dude Justin Y, who is known for that all those years ago, who was known for leaving these well, I guess insightful comments, and the dude basically got a huge YouTube channel from it. Right? And it's like, at that point, if you get that much popularity just from commenting, you can probably start uploading and start making a shit ton of money just off the bat. But once again, that's like, the best example of it, or the most successful example. I'm not saying that anybody who comments a lot is going to be, that popular in the future. But it's still better than just not interacting at all. And on top of that, I feel like, you could argue whether my channel is productive, but in a way that's kind of how I feel, not terrible about just doing shit on the internet anymore. Like, I make these videos, I guess I would call this channel productive somewhat. It's like my personal journal, but also people can see it. And even though I'm obviously not making jack shit in terms of money off of this channel, and I don't think I will be for a long time, I think I probably will be eventually. Maybe in a few years down the line. And I'm not saying that I would make a bunch, and I don't even really care about making money on here. But, that would, in a way, I guess, justify my belief that it isn't just a complete waste of time. And yeah, I do feel like more people should make YouTube channels. Just make whatever kinds of videos you like. Once again, I made a real life friend here. Like I said, I know that I talk a lot about not having friends at college, and once again, I'm going to clarify that point. My problem isn't that I don't have friends at college, it's that I can't make friends at college. Like, since coming here, there's very few people who even seem to want to make friends, from what I can tell. And, you know, obviously you're going to struggle to find those people if there aren't that many of them. So yeah, I haven't really made any friends in the last few months. But, you know, I did make one friend on here, on YouTube, who I've met in real life now. So that's pretty cool. And just in general, I have a community that's empathetic towards me. And, you know, always writes. Sorry, always write, like, insightful shit in the comments section, or to me. I've been dropped, like, quite a few essays on here. I guess that's what I'll call it. Just really long comments. Where is my shield? Yeah, there it is. So yeah, I would consider that productive, just making friends and shit. And that's the same thing, like, a lot of people I know who spend way too much time online, they always meet, like, really good friends or get into relationships even. And even though I'm not, I wouldn't want an online relationship, if they're happy. It's just, yeah, the main point is the way you turn your unproductive internet addiction into something productive is to interact more. Preferably interact with everything, to be honest. It's good because, you know, actual opportunities might arise, but even if they don't, at least you're fucking using your brain to talk and formulate your thoughts and, you know, maybe evolve your own opinions. Just make it less about consuming. That's what it is. Less about just consuming content and more about consuming and learning something and then talking about it. Because, you know, once again, the internet can be a very productive place. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else I want to say. I'm just going to keep collecting these berries. Because I'm always low on food throughout this series. Wow, I'm not going the direction that I've been wanting to go. I wonder when I got turned around, maybe someone can find that. And yes, I do just try to get far away from spawn while recording these, because I like just running while talking. I'll go mining again eventually, or I'll go into the nether eventually. Guess you're just gonna have to wait for that. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I mentioned this on one of my other channels, but if for whatever reason you actually just like my content, just in general and not just specifically the stuff that I post on this channel, I have two other channels. I have one that's music related, and that one shows a fair amount of personality, but I also have one that's just like speedrunning the old Call of Duty games, which I got into at some point. Feel like that one, well, someone once asked me pretty recently, like, have you thought about just merging your channels into the most popular one? And it's like, yeah, I've thought about it, but all three of my channels, I think, have very, very different audiences. Like, there's probably very little overlap. You know? I feel like if everyone who subscribed to my other two channels also subscribed to this one, I would probably have more like 500 subscribers rather than 300. I feel like there's very, very little overlap. But still, it might be some other stuff that some people are interested in. Goddamn it. Did not mean to plant those berries. But yeah, anytime that I played games with my friends, I stream it and shit on my Twitch because, once again, like, over the last couple of years, I feel like I'm really just wasting my time doing shit like that, but that makes it feel less like wasting my time. But yeah, I guess that's about it. You know what, I'll probably take the thumbnail over this lake. We'll see. I'm gonna end the video now. I'm gonna upload it. One of my roommates walked in, which is good. So, goodbye.